on this beautiful, blessed Sunday. That's right, blessed Sunday. Y'all remember, give God all the praises, all the glory, all the honor, because he woke you up this morning. Thank him. Thank him. But a lady going through something today, and she is hot. I am hot. Very hot. Hey Joshua, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, you the first. You the first on here today. So how you doing on this beautiful, blessed Sunday? It's a blessed Sunday. But I am hot too. I am so mad. Hey Ellison, how you doing? I am hot, y'all. I'm greatly, highly favored. Big up yourself straight. So y'all know I'm getting ready to go on vacation this week. So before I go on vacation, I like to clean my oven. I like to get my apartment together so when I come home, I don't have nothing to do. So we was getting ready to start packing our stuff up so we can get ready. So my husband said, Tracy, my plane ticket. Hey Cynthia, hey living life in Florida. How everybody doing? So he was saying, then you pull my plane ticket up. I said, yeah. I said, he got my artillery telling us everything, what we got to do, what time my plane gonna leave, everything. So I'm explaining everything to him, what we got to do and stuff. So he was like, okay, I got to make me a daiquiri today. When I tell y'all the story, you're going to see why she need a daiquiri today. So I told him, I said, yeah, I said, I don't got everything what we need, what time we got to be to the airport, what time the plane going to leave, everything. So he said, I can't pull mine up. I said, well, let me go in there and try to pull it up. I'm trying to pull his up. I still can't pull it up. So I just kept on. Hey, Dimples. Hey, down to earth. So I kept on trying to pull it up. I couldn't pull his up. So So I kept on trying to pull his up, but I couldn't get his up. So I said, you know what? Let me, I said, you know what? I can't pull it up. Let me call Expedia. Because they number say, if you got a problem, call them. So I called them. We paid $540 for the ticket. I bought the ticket. We bought the ticket March 8th. So I go on there. I call them. We talking. So the man said, Miss, you got to pay an extra $380. I'm like, an extra $380? He was like, yeah. I said, hold up. Why do I have to pay an extra $380 when I bought the ticket? The ticket was $540. And he was like, well, when you paid and it went in and we sent it over, it kicked back, the price had done went up. I say, so you mean to tell me I go on a trip, Wednesday, and I'm just finding out, and if I wouldn't have called, I wouldn't have never knew that the price went up. He said, Miss, we've been trying to call you. I say, the devil is a lie. You haven't been trying to call me. You haven't been trying to call me. No nothing. I say, so you telling me I either pay $389 now, or I have to get to the airport and I have to pay $500. He was like, no, it'll be $589. I was like, $589? How come it's gonna be $589? He was like, well, because the price went up. And I say, so you mean to tell me March 8th I paid $540. So we paid $1,080 for 2 plane tickets, and you telling me now that the ticket don't went up, and you telling me now I got to pay an extra $500 if I wait and go to the airport. I got to pay an extra $1,000, or I can pay you $389. And I said, no, that's not right. So the phone started messing up. I say, sir, let me call you, hang up, and call back from another phone. So I hang up, and I call back. This young lady answer. This young lady answered the phone. So when the young lady answered the phone, so I called back. The young lady answered the phone. I went to explain it. She said, oh, you just got off the phone with Dave or somebody. And I'm like, yeah. So I went to telling her what was going on. And she said, hold on. So I gave her the confirmation number and everything. She was like, oh, when you bought the ticket and it went in, it went up. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that the prices changed. When we sent it over to American Airlines, they had them went up on the ticket. And she said, you got to pay. I said, miss, listen, I don't have $500 to be paying. I got money to go on a vacation. I say, we paid for this ticket March 8th, and y'all sent it to American Airlines then. How come y'all ain't get in touch with us? I said, if I wouldn't have called you right now, because he couldn't find his artillery, we would have been to the airport looking like Boo Boo the Fool. We would have been standing there and would have had to pay over $500 just to get on that plane to go. So she was like, well, let me see what I can do and this and that. I said, if it's not our fault, why should we have to pay extra money? I said, that is not being professional. I said, what y'all did is wrong. Cause y'all should have been reached out to us. I said, y'all got a price on y'all line, on y'all website for people to pay. I said, that's what we paid for that price right there. And now you telling me that we got to pay a whole different price because of a mistake that y'all made. So she was like, well, it'll be $389 for you and your husband. And my husband was like, no, sir. I'm not paying you mother skunks nothing. If it's not our fault, why should we have to pay $389 a piece? Why? And I was like, you know what? And then she said, well, if you can lose the $500. You can lose the $500. And I told him, I said, you know what? I would never, ever use y'all again. Never go through y'all again. Never. And my husband said, well, I should have went ahead and just booked with Spirit. I could have what y'all giving me, I could have went through Spirit and got a cheaper flight. That's what I could have did, went through Spirit. Me and my husband went to St. Thomas last year, On a round trip ticket with Spirit, my husband paid $212 for his ticket because I wasn't gonna go at first, and I wound up getting me a ticket a week before. He wound up giving me a ticket a week before he got ready to leave. $224. $224. Only thing we wound up paying extra because my baggage was over. That's it. We didn't have this problem. So I said, I didn't have this problem right here. I said, but now I know not to never deal with y'all, never to come back on anything I see that got something to do with y'all. I would never, ever deal with y'all again. I said, because now you're telling me to pay $389 a piece for me and my husband to go on this trip that we planned way in March. So she was like, well, I'm trying to see, can I get a discount? Trying to run it through, but it keep kicking it back. So I said, I'm not paying no $389 a piece. I'm not paying that. I'm not finna do that. I don't care what you say. I'm not finna pay no $389. So she got her supervisor. He got on the phone and he was like, Miss Rinsford, I want to say I'm sorry. It's not your fault. The American Airlines, but when you booked your, when you paid for the ticket, we sent it over. They kicked it back. The price, they had no change the price. And I'm like, well, y'all should have been reached out to us. Y'all should have been let us know because we could have been took care of this. I say, but we supposed to go on this trip Wednesday, and now you telling us about a different price. And then you tell us they telling us we go to the airport, it'll be $500 and some a piece. And then they telling us we can pay $389. And he said, let me see what I can do. I'm gonna see what I can do. So he was like trying to see where they pushed the $540 on through. And he came back and said they won't do that. He said, well, I tell you what, the $389, how about if I do that for the both of y'all? And I'm like, I'm not paying that. Y'all excuse me. I'm not paying that shit. I'm not paying that because that was in March. Y'all should have came and told us then. Should have told us right then and there when they kicked it out that the price changed. Don't let us know. Y'all ain't let us know nothing. Not nothing. And then my husband was like, what you saying, $389 for the both of us. The man was like, yeah, $144 for the both of y'all a piece, $144. That hotel got the reservation whistle because So my husband was like, you know what? I paid the $389 because I wasn't gonna pay it. I wasn't gonna pay that $389 because we already don't took care of that. Why we got to pay some extra money? And then they're going to send us the e-ticket and put refreshments on there. I told my husband they're going to put refreshments on there. He went to my, you know what refreshments is? I said, I know what the fuck refreshments is. I ain't talking about no refreshments. We got to pay, they going to give us some refreshments after we had to pay an extra $389. That's wrong. That is so wrong what they just did. All this time right here, now y'all want to tell us about some extra money. We would have been at the airport Wednesday morning looking like some clowns standing up there finna pay. I'm thinking we don't paid everything. And then she gonna tell me, oh, it would have been like a standby ticket. I say, do you think I would have paid for some standby tickets? That's the case, I would have just went to Spirit. I would have flew Spirit. Somebody paying a standby ticket. So I'm telling y'all use them websites, y'all make sure y'all check. Make sure y'all check. I am hot. I'm so hot. I said, I was finna clean my stove. But when all that happened, I said, told my husband, I got to go make me a margarita. Because they have made me mad for the day. So mad. An extra $389. Understand how you feel. This happened to me before when I used a third party website, especially if I'm traveling. Like recently, I booked the rental car and they did the same thing. Well, honey, Cookie and whoever else, I would never ever do that again. Because I always book through the airlines. But I just think when I saw that price, I'm like, why didn't you use Spirit again? Because when I just went ahead, I say, because I like American Airlines. And when I saw that price for American Airlines, I'm like, shoot, I'm going to take that price. But if I knew I was finna go through all that, I was like, dang, I could have just went ahead and booked with Spirit or somebody else and got it cheaper. I still wound up saying the same price American Airlines had it on their website. We just paid that. We wound up paying the same price. The same old price. Y'all, this light bothered me, so I had to move over. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, bump them $500. I ain't paying no more money. If I book anything through Expedia, I check. You should tell them to refund your money. And that's what I was like. I was telling my husband, we should try to get our money back. And I know he want to go on this vacation and stuff, but I was like, I was finna say, bump that money. I want my money. Spirit did us the same way with the luggage. We paid for all the luggage to Jamaica and back. On the way back, they told us we had to pay again. I said, hell no, we don't. And it's crazy. I'm like, that's sad. That people, y'all put all this stuff up on the website, and then when people, y'all act like y'all don't want to honor what y'all saying. We shouldn't even much have to pay no extra. So I end up having to pay the full amount when I get to the place. This happened, and it was very frustrating. And I was so, I am like upset. That's some of my vacation money gone. That's what they do. They do. They be scamming to get more money. This junk got me mad, got me hot. Check into cancellation policy and see if you can book directly. We don't did everything now, so he was just like, let it go and stuff. But we're gonna write the corporate office and everything, because that's not right. Y'all say one thing, then you change the price. Because they don't change the price. You don't do that. That ain't how you handle things. You don't do business like that. And then when they send our e-ticket over, put refreshments on the side. I don't want no refreshments. And it's crazy. People do things to get money. It is so crazy. That's crazy, because they had us on the phone in Jamaica to U.S. for over an hour. They got it screened though. I'm like, I would never ever use them. Never. And the lady to my, we've been calling. I'm like, y'all haven't been calling my phone. And I got extra hard. He goes to my refreshments is like, you know, the free drink. I'm like, I know what refreshments is. I'm talking about money. They're going to put it on our ticket. I should have blended that lemon up in here. I'm like, I got to have me a margarita off of this one. He told me, what you finna do? I said, I'm finna clean my oven, and I got to have me a margarita because I don't like that. That was so wrong. Because just imagine, we would have got to that. Let me tell y'all something. I could imagine if we would have got to that airport, they would have told us that. I was just telling my sister Reed. I said we would have got to the airport and they would have told us that. I could have seen the police surrounding us because I could have seen my husband showing out in that airport. I would have saw him just showing out. And I would have just been trying to tell him to calm down. Because he would have been showing out in that airport. Because just imagine, you don't pay your money and then you get in there, you thinking you finna get on this plane and they tell you got to pay an extra $500 or you got to pay an extra $300. And they tell me they couldn't do that because they don't change the price. So that's why I say I'll never ever use them again. Never. I'm like, who do that? Who do that? Where they do that at? That's what I can't understand. He must. Heck yeah, I'm pissed. I am mad. Who wouldn't be mad? Who would not be mad? You already don't paid your money and then this happened to you. And then you in there packing your clothes up. You packing your clothes up. So who wouldn't be mad? Who in their right mind wouldn't be mad? So of course I'm mad because we shouldn't have had to pay that money for that. Because that was just too much. I mean, all together, so you might well say we paid $700 for a ticket. $700. Don't do what I just did. Did a lemon. Put a lemon in my margarita. We'll blend it up in there. So when y'all use them websites, y'all make sure y'all doing y'all follow up. So it don't happen to y'all what happened to us. Teresa, you should make a report. Don't let this company. Oh, I am. Trust me. Have you ever made? No, I never had that before cooking. I love how you always keep your place clean and your cooking videos. Thank you, cooking. CJ, you look like you make the best breakfast. I try. Simon, let me tell you something. The way I'm feeling, I ain't got time for y'all trolls today, but I'm finna delete and block you, okay? You have a blessed day, sugar. So when y'all use them websites, y'all make sure y'all check them websites out. Make sure y'all check them out and stuff. So before I go out of town, I don't care if I'm going out of town for the weekend or whatever. I like to clean up. So I'm going for 2 weeks. So my oven really not dirty, but I want to clean it anyway. So when I come home, I don't want nothing dirty. I don't have to do nothing. So I'm not going nowhere today. I'm like, let me just clean my oven out. Because I know a lot of people don't like to clean their oven out. A lot of people like to pay people to clean their oven out. And they got spray that you can just spray in your oven and you can just wipe it out. So I like to clean my own oven out. And what I do, I wipe it out, I spray it, and I let it sit for a couple hours. Then I come back and I wipe it out. And when there's something in there and I can't get out, I take me a butter knife. Like, you know, when you be don't waste stuff in there, you can't get it out. Take a butter knife and just scrape it. I see people that don't never clean their oven out. Oh my God, I be saying, how can you cook in that nasty oven? Your oven should self. Mildred, it do self clean, but I still clean it. My oven self clean, but I still spray and clean it out. And what I do, I take one rag and wipe it out, and then I get another one. I throw this one out, and I wipe another, use another one. And I don't know why I'm like that when I get ready to go out of town somewhere, that I have to clean up everything. I be up early in the morning, even the day that I'm getting ready to leave. I go back over and make sure everything cleaned up. Hold up, y'all, let me pour some water out. And Mildred, you know, some people got, everybody don't have self-clean ovens. So some people need to know how to clean the oven out. Because some people still got the regular ovens that they don't have self-clean on it. Like my oven have self-clean on it, but I don't use self-clean. And when I clean my oven, I take the knobs off and everything. That's how I was raised to clean an oven, like this. And you want to lift that top part up because you know food fall up under there too. Tree said, I do the same. I do the same when I go out of town. No matter when I go on vacation, I always say ain't no place like home. It feels good. It feels so good to be back home sleeping. Self-clean, very good. It's for the oven. So all you have to do is wipe the white stuff out. Right. Hey, I had a friend, y'all, and she used to always ask me to come clean her oven. And one time something happened, and I called her, and I'm like, she was sick. I don't forget what happened. No, she wasn't sick. Something happened, a family thing happened. And I called her. I'm like, you all right? She said, yeah. I said, do you need me to do anything? She said, yeah, can you come clean my oven? I said, nope. I'm not coming to clean your oven. I said, because your oven don't have nothing to do with the family crisis. No. She got mad with me and stopped talking to me. I ain't care. You know why I ain't care? Because your oven was dirty before that family crisis. And I'm not finna be coming to clean your oven and all that food caked up in there that you've been letting drop in there for all that time that you've been cooking. You was being lazy, not picking that stuff up when you was pulling that stuff out. Pulling that food out, just letting that stuff build up. If you don't want to clean your oven right then and there, lay some aluminum foil at the bottom of your oven. And let that food drop on that aluminum foil, and you can go in there and change it if you know you don't like to clean your oven. want to make sure you wipe this bottom out, because that's where that food be dropping at, right down here in this bottom. Friend of mine in Detroit using self-cleaner on her stove. Her house is on fire. See, that's why I don't use that. I am so old school, so that's why I do everything. I don't even much like vacuum cleaners. I'd rather sweep than to use a vacuum cleaner. And that's why I'm telling people, if you don't like to clean your oven out, just lay some aluminum foil at the bottom. That's all you gotta do. Put some foil at the bottom of your oven, and that'll help. So you don't have to clean your oven that much. But I know people whose stove so nasty that I don't see how they can eat off of it. I don't see that. And I be saying, how can a person cook on a nasty stove? You see your stove nasty, and you still want to cook, and you want to feed people, and you want to invite people over your house to eat. The devil is a lie. My right, I'm gonna just take my right, and I'm gonna use this same right because I'm gonna throw it in the garbage. I sprayed my right down. All I do is do this right here. I just take my pot scraper and go like this. See that? Look how that light stuff coming off of that. All you got to do is do that. And I seen somebody wrote on him their friend house caught on fire from a self-clean oven. They found out something was wrong with the stove. She lost everything but sued the landlord. I don't blame her. I would have sued the landlord too. And I don't want to hear, oh, it's so hard to clean your oven out. No, that's just an excuse, okay? It's an excuse, especially when you keep cooking and you keep building all that junk up in your oven. That is being lazy. When you open your oven and you see it's nasty, and when you see you got all that food built up on the top of your stove, and then you be telling people come over there and eat. People, you know what people doing? They come into your house, they seeing all that stuff, and then they going talking about you. It don't take nothing but a minute to wipe that stove off. Wipe that oven out. It don't take nothing but a minute. I know, tell it like it is. You right. Yeah, you right. I clean my stove by hands. Ever since I first got my apartment, my first apartment ever, I always been like this. I never had people sit up in my place because I feel like this, where me and my children lay our head at, that's for me and my kids. It's not for me and the whole world to come sit up and have fun. No, it's not like that. I had one, when I first turned 18 and I first got my apartment, I had one friend that come and sit up at my apartment. Every morning she came, and that was my friend Regina. And we've been knowing each other since we were 5 years old. That was my best friend until she passed. And that was the only female that just like came and really just set up in my house like that right there. But to my having 10, 20 females at my house, no. Even when I was in the streets, the females that I hung with, they didn't like to come to my house because they said I clean up too much. Because they didn't even much like to come in my house. Even when they come on my porch, as soon as they walk off my porch, I'm bleaching everything down. Because I am a clean person. I am clean. I like everything clean. And it eat me up when something out of place. It eat me up when my place dirty. Because I wasn't raised like that. My mom always kept a nice place. My mom always raised me and my sister and brother to keep a nice place. And that's how I raise my kids. To keep a nice place. My son to tell you, I don't play about it. He know I don't play. I will, you better get up, clean this stuff up. I don't play. I was mopping so much, the maintenance man was like, you need to quit mopping. This floor is coming up because you mopping so much. I said, I don't care. I'm going to continue to mop because I don't like dirt. And don't let me tell you something. You're grown now. You are a grown man or a grown woman. And don't be using the excuse because your place dirty and you using the excuse, oh, my mama didn't teach me how to clean, or my mama had us cleaning so much when I was little, I don't want to clean up. That's some bullshit. That's some bull crap right there, okay? Cut it out. You're too grown to be around here and not wanting to clean up, okay? And I'm finna talk to you ladies. You're too grown to be around here having a filthy house. Quit being lazy and clean up. Cause what you not cleaning up, that them same children taking up them habits, they gonna be like, I ain't got to clean up. You better start making them kids clean up. Start, and then people be to my son, I think it's wrong to be making my children learn how to wash dishes. They too young. No, you learning your children, you teaching your kids now responsibilities. You teaching them now because when they get 13, 14, you tell them to wash them dishes. They be like, I ain't washing them dishes. You wash them because you don't spoil them kids. No, you need to be teaching them kids chores now. And make them start cleaning up their room. They need to start picking up their stuff. You they mama. You not Hazel the maid, okay? You ain't around here picking up behind these children. Start teaching them kids. First, start cleaning up their room. When they come in the house and start throwing their stuff down, hey, pick that stuff up. Put it where it go at. You're not being a bad mama or a bad parent because you telling them where they stuff need to go at. You training them already and you teaching them to put that stuff up. You training them how to clean up already. Don't be around here. You got them. They can come in the house and just throw the stuff down. Open some juice and throw it on the ground. Open some chips and throw it down. And you sitting there, then you got to come behind them clean up. If you don't make them children get up and clean that stuff up, I know something. They old enough to pour it down on that floor. They old enough to clean it up, okay? Because, honey, I ain't playing that crap. I don't play that crap. You better go get that, I will get you a mop and I'm going to get you a broom. You better clean that stuff up. So you better start teaching them kids. Start teaching them kids how to clean up. Show them kids. And I don't care which one of y'all say, that's child abuse, what Miss Tracy said. No, that's responsibility. You're teaching their butt how to clean up. Like I had a friend, me and her was downstairs talking, and I had a glass table, because when my kids was growing up, we never ever really sat in our living room because we always had everything in our room. We always had TV, whatever we had it in the living room, but we always had it in our room. We was always in the room together. And one day I was outside talking. I had a nice glass table set. Nice. The glass was this thick. It was black and gold because my living room was black and gold. I had some big old gold balls up under. Me and her just talking. My front door was open, and I heard something say glass. I just fell to my knees. I just fell to my knees. I say my middle table just broke, and I fell down to my knees. I fell down to my knees because I'm like, her daughter could have got hurt real bad when I found out what happened, and my glass was broke. And I'm like, that's when a mother don't teach their children home training. Because what child will go to somebody's house and sit on their glass table, and they old enough not know better, not to sit on somebody's glass table, and broke my glass table. And the glass, when I just fell on my knees, and I ain't gonna lie, I cried because them tables costed some money. And she was like, just find out how much the glass costs alone, and I pay for it. When she found out how much the glass was like almost $400, just the glass alone. She fell out of friends with me and did not talk to me. But her old man told her, you was wrong for that. And he worked at this place, and he was like, just get the glass. I mean, I could get you a glass. I'm like, that ain't the glass that go to my table. And my mom was like, Teresa, just take the glass and let it go. I took the glass. It ain't even much fit my table. I took the glass, and I wound up selling the table, said somebody wanted to buy them. But that's why I'm telling y'all, you need to start training your kids. Start training them. So when you take them to other people's house, they'll know how to respect other people's stuff. Because if you let your kids do what they want to do in your house, they're going to feel when they go to other people's house, they can do what they want to do because you let them do whatever. And you be like, oh, they just kids. No. They might act up in your house, but they can't do that at other people's house. We had a washer wall. We had to wash walls, everything. I know what you're talking about. That's right. You shouldn't have to live in a filthy house. How often do you do a deep clean of your entire house? You don't want to know. Like I'm cleaning right now. I can go to bed. If I can't sleep, I'll get up. I'll be wiping walls. My son will come out the room and be like, you must be can't sleep. Or my husband will wake up and say, what's wrong with you? You can't sleep? I say, no. Because I'll be scrubbing walls. I'll be doing everything. I can take all my stuff out of my closet and rearrange everything. Even if it's done. That's how I am. This Teresa was your kids allowed to tell you they didn't feel like cleaning, and they clean with What? Fix the flex, what? No, because let me tell you something, because we didn't stay in a dirty house. We didn't stay in a dirty house. My children knew. They knew. Wait a minute. Ain't no child finna tell me when they gonna clean when they feel like cleaning. Let me tell you, the devil is a lie. If you don't get your butt up and clean up, I know something. I know something. My kids cleaned up anyway. My kids cleaned up. That's why I be looking at some parents now. So I don't make my kids clean up that much because when I was little, my mom used to make me clean up all the time. So I be like, they can mess up. Girl, if you don't tell them kids to clean up behind themselves, I know something. They old enough. They know right from wrong. Make them clean up. Did you put up with that kind of talk, like how these parents today just? I'm not, man. Hey Russia, how you doing? MV. Today time different. Today's time different. I feel like today parents let children talk to them any kind of way. I feel like sometimes the children run the parents. And I feel like sometimes some of the parents act like they scared of the kids today. That's how I feel. They act like they scared of the kids. How if I had a 10-year-old son right now, how he gonna come to my, you better do this, you better do that, I ain't doing this, whatever. If you don't sit your butt down and I'm paying these bills right here, you better sit down if I drive some licks in your skunt. That's what you better do. And I don't care who you call. First of all, do I need to pick up the phone and call them for you? Because see, you 10 years old. You ain't finna be around here where I'm paying the rent at, where I'm working hard to make sure you got clothes on your bike, shoes on your feet, put food on the table, and you think you finna tell me what you finna do and what you ain't gonna do, and you gonna clean when you wanna do, when you want to, and tell me to just sit down and take it easy. If you don't sit down, boy, I drive some licks up in your butt. What's wrong with you? And see, that's what's wrong with parents. Y'all need to start telling these kids, I'm the parent. I'm the parent. I don't care. And I be seeing these little kids be talking to the mamas. I ain't gonna much lie. When I see these kids be talking to the mom, I be like, oh, man, I be want to drive some licks up in them, okay? I ain't gonna lie. Because y'all parents be letting these children get away with too much stuff. That's why they disrespect y'all. Because y'all let them get away with too much stuff. And see, a lot of these parents today, when you do something, when they see something back in the days, like when we was growing up or something, they be like, ooh, that was child abuse. No, it wasn't child abuse. Our parents just didn't play. That's what it was. We didn't play with our kids. You know what they love to say? This is what they love to say. Oh, this is what they love to say now. Oh, they was just this. They came from a dysfunctional family. They shouldn't have did the child like that. You see him talking about a dysfunctional family, and your ass can't even handle your own damn kids. Your kids doing what they want to do. Your kids telling you what they gonna do. What you gonna do for them. You better go buy them this. What kids do that? What kids do that these days? Oh, I forgot these days right here. But see, these parents, they love to talk about how us parents raised our kids back in the days, and they can't even much handle their kids because their kids telling them what to do. Their kids telling them what to do these days. And I feel like this, mothers, fathers, if your child staying in your house, I don't care how old it is, why let them disrespect you? Because I feel like this, if they stand in your house, they can disrespect you. Why they in your house? Why? Like that time when me and my son got into it, and they caught it on video. They was like, oh, you wrong. You shouldn't talk. My mom could never talk to me like that. Well, honey, I ain't your mama. I ain't your mama. Because my son ain't going to stay in my place and think he finna tell me this and that. Your ass want to be grown and you think you finna disrespect me because you this age where you need to get the kicking, okay? Because you ain't finna stay in here and talk to me no any kind of way. Because he know I would break him down. I would break you down. I don't care how tall you is. I'm still your mama. You know you still got a crazy mama that your mama ain't gonna play that disrespect, okay? I ain't playing that. I'm not gonna play that. That's why I'm like, no child should be disrespecting their parent. I don't care how old that child is, especially staying in your house. And I be looking at these like 10, 9. Well, I'm gonna start from 5 years old. When these 5 years old be falling out and how they be going off on the mamas and stuff, and the mama be sitting there and just be like, calm down. I'm just make up a calm down, little Johnny. Little Johnny, don't act like that. Honey, I be want to take my shoe off and wear little Johnny butt out. You act like you scared to chastise little Johnny. If you don't stand up and be a mama and little Johnny know who the mama and who running the show, what's wrong with you? But you know what? Some people say that's child abuse. That's why little Johnny treating your butt the way he treat you now. My sons are grown ass men today. Say yes ma'am and no ma'am. I saw the video. The video. The lady was in the store. No, she was somewhere at the doctor's office. She telling her son, he cussing her. This little boy like 9, 10 years old. He cussing her out, cussing her. She doing all like this. I'm like, man, I want to call her. I was like, ooh, oh my God, I want to switch bodies with her. And she doing all like this right here. Man, I want to just, can I switch with you? Can I switch places with you? How you letting this little 9, 10-year-old do this to you, talking noise, and you doing all like this right here, and you all scared? Man, I want to ask her, can I please switch places with you for a few minutes? I want to switch places with her because I want to grab his little butt and wear his little butt out. That's what I want to do. I want to tag. I was like, I want to beat him. And she's standing there like she's scared of him. So if he doing that at you at 9 or 10 years old, just imagine when he get 15, 16, 20, 30, he gonna be driving more licks in your butt because you sitting there like this right here. Like you scared of little poor little Johnny. Honey, I would have took little poor little Johnny in that bathroom and I would have wore poor little Johnny out. And I would have said, Johnny, if you don't sit down, I'm going to drive some more licks in your skunt, okay? I bet Johnny say, yes, ma'am. And then they love to say, I'm going to tell my daddy. Well, let me give you an extra lick to get. Let me give you an extra lick so you can tell that bum who don't do nothing for you. Come here, let me drive you an extra lick. So when he come, you tell him that I gave you an extra lick, okay? And see what that bum got to say, okay? I need to go buy me some more drip pen. But you mothers, stop saying what the mothers did back in the past and be talking about old childhood trauma. Stop saying that. The ones who saying now, oh, that was childhood trauma. So much childhood trauma back then. Start focusing on your kids right now and stop worrying about what somebody claimed that happened 30-something years ago. Oh, my rap messing up, y'all. Stop worrying about what somebody say happened, what people business some years ago. And start focusing on your kids right now, because so many people are focused on other people's life that they can't even focus on their kids. And people around here study between my when they see something on TV, when they see a grandmama getting on their grandchild, they be saying that is child abuse. She shouldn't talk like that. No, it's not child abuse. First of all, it's love, because she's trying to tell them, because see, she don't want to see that child go the wrong way. And by you keep letting that child feel that they can do anything. If that child feel that they can do anything in that house and get away with it, they gonna feel that, oh, I can go out in the streets and do anything I want and I can get away with it. Because I do anything in the house and I get away with it. I talk to my mom any kind of way. I can go on the streets and I can talk to anybody anyway. I can go to somebody else's house and I can do them any kind of way. A lot of people ain't gonna put up with how you let your child act. Because some people ain't gonna care. They will put some licks on your child, okay? Because I'm that person. When your child come around me and your child be disrespectful, you got to take your child from around me. You got to take your child from around me, because I get kind of like upset when a child get disrespectful and a child go to want to think they want to cuss me and call me out my name. It's something just go to rallying inside of me, because I have 11 grandkids and my 11 grandkids don't disrespect me, because my 11 grandkids know they now ain't putting up with that crap right there. So I refuse to let other people's kids come around me and try to talk to me any kind of way and want to call me a cuss word, and the mama kiki, oh, that's so funny, Tracy, that devil is a lie. You need to train your child, teach your child some respect, because some people, the kids be like just cussing and cussing, they be laughing and laughing till that child start calling them out their name. When that child start cussing them out and start calling them every name out the book, oh honey, that parent cannot take it no more, because it was funny when that child was doing it when they was little. But now that child don't got bigger. Now you can't handle it. So everything not funny. And that's what some parents got to understand. I'm just washing these drip pans, but I'm going to buy me some in the morning in case I need to cook something tomorrow before I go buy me some. And that's what they love to say. They love to say, don't hit my child. Don't be hitting my child, but you want your child to come over there and tell other people how disrespect them and stuff. You know you got a badass child. Let me tell y'all who all just came on here. So I had to make me a margarita because Expedia, y'all know we going on vacation. I already explained to some of y'all, but they said we had to pay extra money for the ticket because when we bought the ticket for $5.40, when they sent it through, the price went up. So I had to make me a margarita. This is my second one, y'all. My second margarita. Cause how y'all telling us today before we leave Wednesday? If my husband wouldn't have never found his artillery, we wouldn't have never knew we had to pay extra money. We wouldn't have never knew we had to pay extra money until he said that, and I said, let me call. First day was tomorrow. We would have waited to the airport. We would have had to pay $580 some a piece. Then they say $389 a piece, but we wind up paying $144 and change a piece. So he said, Tracy, so what you want to do today? I said, I'm just so stressed out. I'm so upset, so mad, because we just had to spend an extra $389. I got to get me a margarita. I'm like, that's bad. And when y'all cleaning y'all oven, after you finish cleaning, make sure you turn your oven on so you can burn that scent off too. And I'm not gonna lie, when they come out the extra money, I was like, I ain't paying that. I'm not finna pay that crap. No. I'm not paying that. I don't care. They act like I got a tree. Like I just went in. I told the lady, she said, well, Miss Richford, you know when you go to the downer and the downer go up on the price? I say, don't you be talking about no downer. A downer don't have nothing to do with this. She's talking about, well, you know when you go to the downer, you order extra on your sandwich. I said, Miss, please don't use the downer. I said, because when I go to the downer and I'm finna order my food, they already told me the price. They don't wait 3-4 days to give me 3-4 days or a whole month to tell me the new price. So don't even must use a downer, okay? I don't want to hear about no downer. I say, because you should have been called. question, Miss Tracy. Have you ever thought about what you say? Have I ever thought about adopting a child? Oh no, I ain't think. Let me tell you something. I could never ever think about adopting a child. I'm gonna be honest. I could never adopt a child because I have 11 grandkids. I have 11 grandkids, and I love my grandkids, and it'll be selfish of me because I feel I'll be neglecting that child when it comes to my grandkids, because I love them and I give my grandkids my last. So I never thought about adopting a child. So I'm being honest. I'm being honest. Only kids if I have to keep kids, it'll be my grandkids. That's it. Because I know when my grandkids call me, if my grandkids call me and say, Nana, give me your credit card number, I give it to them. Nana, give me your bank card, I give it to them. So it'll be hard for me adopting a child, because it wouldn't be fair to that child. I couldn't do that. Now, if I had to help somebody with a child, I'd do that. But to adopt the child, I couldn't do that. What you said? They don't want children to be mad at them. What Robin saying? They don't want the children to be mad at them. They thought they'll do them wrong. Reed, you know I got that margarita, girl. I told you I was finna make this margarita. The reason kids are, my sister said, the reason kids today are so disrespectful is because the parents want to be their friends instead of their parents. That is so true. That's why kids are so disrespectful today, because nowadays, I think I put the rank on wrong. Nowadays, they the children friends. That's why they disrespectful. Yalicia, if you was here, honey, you know I'd make you a margarita, baby. I'll make you one. Because, honey, this margarita tastes good. You'll know when it tastes real good, because this smile going to get so big, it ain't got there yet. Thank you, and I love the work. I love how you make sure everything clean before you sit down to relax. Yeah, I like to make sure everything done before I sit down. I know when it comes to kids, I'm not playing that stuff. Because I feel like this, as grown-ups, children shouldn't disrespect grown-ups. Nowadays, they shouldn't disrespect grown-ups. And parents shouldn't let kids disrespect the grown-ups. Some parents sit back and laugh and think it be funny. They think that junk be funny. A child is only going to do what you allow. That's how I look at it. And it's true. That's only what the parent allowed them to do. We say hell, Satan, hell, Jesus Christ is our Lord. Hell with the devil. That's right, Tammy. Tree said, my twin son just came by. I will see you next time. Everyone have a great night. All right, living life in Florida. Enjoy your night. Yeah, people got to, you have to, you can't be letting, I mean, don't let the kids disrespect you. And people got to quit saying that it's child abuse. Every time somebody sees something, oh, that's child abuse. They shouldn't do that. That's wrong. Everything is not child abuse because a person get on a child. That's what a child need, and it's love. That person coming to that child with love. It ain't that they being mean. None of that right there. See, some people don't know what love is because they weren't grown up like with that discipline like that. I have a question, Miss Teresa. Have you ever thought? Oh yeah, I answered that. Answer that for you. God is great. God is great. God is good. God is on time, and God is always there when we need Him. So you're right. Once a child see that they can keep it up with the disrespect, they're gonna. Wait a minute. They're going to keep on doing it. If they see you ain't going to let them wait. They see you ain't going to do nothing about it. That's true. If a child see you keep on letting them do the disrespect, they gonna keep on, cause they gonna say, oh, I can disrespect her, I can disrespect him, cause they ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. That's why they keep disrespecting you. That's why they keep disrespecting you because you let them disrespect you. That's why they keep doing that. And I be wondering why some parents be like, and you got to keep telling your child over and over, over and over. And the child be like, but you don't tell me what to do. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I don't understand that. I mean, I be looking at them like, how many times you got to keep telling little Johnny to go sit his ass down somewhere? How many times you got to tell little Johnny to shut his mouth up? That be pissing me off. You is his mama. You his mama. You got little Michelle running up to you, and little Michelle act like she want to try you. You gonna have to bust little Michelle up and let little Michelle know, hey, Michelle, I'm your mama. You better sit down and quit trying me. Sometimes you might have to wake up and let Michelle know what part of town you came from. Because, see, you can be telling Michelle, look, Michelle, I came from Review Terrace. But Michelle keep forgetting you came from Review Terrace. But then you have to spank that butt to remind Michelle that you came from Review Terrace. Okay? So you have to remind your kids. You might have to remind little Johnny and Michelle where you came from at time, because they keep running their mouth and they keep trying you. And sometimes you just sit back and you just keep taking it and taking it. And then you have to come out that shell. You know, let me pop them up right quick. Pop them up and shut them down so they can give you a little bit of respect. But if you don't shut it down right then and there, you keep on, they're going to continue. Because they're going to think you scared of them. So y'all parents, y'all better start putting y'all feet down on these kids before it's too late around here. And fit the flexing, you is so right too, what your comment you said. And Tammy, you too. You got to shut down the disrespect while they young. I feel once they get past 3 with the disrespect, it's already, oh my God, you took the words right out my mouth. You said 3, I was going to give it to 5, but you said 3. Because you know what? Like I saw on there on YouTube how the little girl was like cussing today. I'm like, she too young, she old enough where she know better. And I feel at a certain age, just like Fit the Flex and said, at 3 years old, you got to shut it down. You got to start shutting it down, because if you don't start shutting it down, them children gonna be disrespecting you, and then after a while, you ain't gonna be able to handle it. You ain't gonna be able to take it. You're not gonna be able to take it, because that child don't disrespect you so bad that when you say something to that child is not gonna listen to you. So you need to start shutting things down, and you need to start letting that child know, I'm your parent, I'm not your friend. You can be that child friend to a certain extent, but you still got to let that child know, listen, I'm your mama, I'm your father. You is not finna be disrespecting me. Because some children get in public, oh my God, this what I hate. This what I hate. I hate when you get in public and you already done told the kids, like they can say, Mommy, can you buy me this toy? Can you buy me this toy? You already say, listen here, I'm not buying you no toy today. I'm not finna buy you no toy. Soon as they get around everybody, the store be crowded, they're gonna be jumping up and down, doing all that screaming and hollering, falling all on the floor, rolling all on the floor. And you already done told them. And they're making a big old scene. Oh. My son never disrespect me like that. When we was growing up, it wasn't abuse. It was called bringing peace out of confusion. These days, you can't whoop your kids because they say it's child abuse, but the police can get. All right, my sister. Okay, I like that. These days, you can't whoop your kids because they say it's child abuse, but the police can kill them and get away scot-free. Fit the flexing. You got to shut it down while these young, shut it down while they young before they become adults. Because otherwise, when they become adults, they will feel like they don't have to respect people. And that's true. And I was just saying that earlier. Because if you let your child disrespect you in the house and stuff, when they go out in the public, they're going to be feeling like, oh, I can talk to them any kind of way. Because they feel like that's because you let them disrespect you, they can disrespect anybody. I don't know how to do the Dougie, but anyway. But people feel, I mean, and I was just talking to my neighbor. Me and her was just talking about something. And I was telling we was just talking about kids in general. I said, one thing about it, as a parent, when a person see another person seeing somebody else's child doing something wrong, you don't want to tell that mother, you should do this, you should do that to your child. No, you don't do that. Because when your child doing something, you probably don't want that mother to be telling you what to do, how you should do it for that child, for your child and stuff. And that's why I be saying no mother should never talk when another child, a woman child doing something, because you never know what your child might do. And I just feel that when them children little, you need to start getting on your kids. But when them kids get a certain age, they know what they're doing, and they're going to do what they want to do no matter what. No matter what you do. When they get grown, they're going to do whatever. When they turn grown. And people always say, oh, it was the mother fault, the dad fault. No. When a child get grown, a child know what they doing. When I was young, we wasn't allowed to do none of that. You showed out at. Oh my God. When I was little, you let me go in the store and show out. When I tell you, my mama didn't care. My mama tear our butt up right there. My mama didn't play that mess. You ain't finna show out in these. You ain't finna show out on her in these people's store. You think you finna show out in these people on her in these people's store and get away with it? No. Cause back then, hey Davita, how you doing? Cause back then, a parent was getting on you then. A parent was getting on you. And it was not child abuse. That was love because a parent didn't want their child getting in trouble, no nothing. They was getting on you back then. Because honey, they'll go and you can be outside. You think you can finna be outside showing out, they'll go pull a switch off a tree right then and there and put some licks on your butt. But now you let that. You're going to be in jail with a charge. And then you know what? They tell us you can't, they say you can't get on your child. But when your child keep getting in trouble, getting in trouble, then after a while, they start saying that you're a bad parent. You didn't raise your child right. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. But hey, you say I couldn't whoop my child. You say I couldn't do this and that to my child. What is it? What do you want me to do? You raise your child. No one else matter what authorities say. And that's so true, Tammy. Doing great, attending a friend and family day at church. I knew you were somewhere because you wasn't on here when I started. Levette, these kids know that the police and child service. Yeah, they know these. And let me tell you something. These little kids, even when 5 years old, you hit me, I'm gonna call the police. See, it started at home. If you don't shut it down, the disrespect at home. They would start going to school disrespecting the teachers, and you going to be on the phone call. Oh yeah, I feel so bad for them poor teachers. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for the teachers and the bus drivers. I do. And if any teacher on him or any bus driver on him, my heart go out to you. My heart go out to you because I know you be dealing with some of these children. You deal with the children, and then you got to deal with the mama that come behind the children, okay? Because some mothers, you can't even much talk to them. You can't even much talk to them, especially when the mothers get on the school bus and find the school bus driver because the school bus driver tell the child to sit down or tell the child to this and that. So, thumbs up to you. Cause I couldn't. I remember I asked my children. I said, "How do y'all think I'll be driving a school bus?" They was like, My husband said, "I see my wife in the paper on TV." I said, "I wouldn't be that bad." He told me, "You would be in jail because you would be on dead, son. Cause one of them children say something to you, I can see you now." I said, "I'll be that bad." They was like, "Yep, you'll be that bad." And it's crazy. So, Davita, you wasn't on him when I started. I went through Expedia to buy my plane ticket. And so happened my husband couldn't find his artillery. And I called and they said that we had to pay. First, they wanted somebody, if we wait to go to the airport, we had to pay an extra $580 some. Or we had to pay $389 a piece. And then, you know what? And here in Tampa, they don't, I think they had like 3, they don't have for bus drivers because they were short of bus drivers. And I think I think some of these teachers be like, "You're not paying me enough to put up with these kids. Then I got to put up with their parents. You're not paying me enough." And I'll be like, I don't blame them teachers. I don't blame them. I already got to put up with your kid. And then I got to turn around and I got to put up with you two. You already know your child bad because your child act up with you at home. So why I got to put up with you? So I was like, I know I couldn't be a bus driver. I could not be a bus driver because I can see myself now. Especially to come in on my bus, think you finna talk noise and disrespect me on my bus? No, we ain't doing that one. We're not gonna do that one. So any bus driver, teachers, my heart go out to you. I salute you. Because y'all go through a lot. A lot. $18 an hour. I bet. I don't pull up with no disrespect. They would have to pay me more for me to even think about it. Oh my God. I wouldn't even much talk about driving a school bus for $18. I wouldn't. I think they should pay them bus drivers a lot more than that. Because first of all, you need to pay them more than that because they got to put up with them kids. They have to put up with them disrespectful kids. And then when they say something to the kids go tell the mama, and she come and stand on the bus stop with that big old bonnet on her head, and then she ready to go off on the bus driver. I saw a video when the mother and the daughter got on the bus. The mother got on the bus to help her daughter to fight the bus driver. First of all, you know what she should have did? She should have got on that bus and put some licks on her daughter. She should have put some licks on her daughter and made her daughter respect that lady and apologize to that lady. Because you know your daughter disrespectful. You know that. And that's what's wrong too. A lot of parents let children come home and say, oh, she did this and that. And she be like, oh, okay, I got that. I'm ready. You wait till tomorrow. You wait. Instead of going and talk to the teacher or talk to the bus driver to see what's going on, you already ready to fight because you believe in what your child say. Let's go talk, see what's wrong. Because see, a real parent know when their child telling the truth. Excuse me, you know when your child telling the truth. But some parents just be ready, be like, come on, let's go. And then you got a fresh charge on you. Then when you tell them to sit down on the bus, the kids want to start talking to you like crazy. They sure do. They want to talk to you like you crazy. Then when you tell them sit down on the bus, they talk to you. Yeah, they want to talk to you like you crazy. I couldn't do that job. I got friends that's bus drivers. I'd be like, honey, more power to you. More power to you. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. I love children. But I couldn't do that. I love kids, but I don't like disrespectful kids. And I don't like when kids disrespect adults. I don't like that. And they don't know when they disrespect adults, they cutting their life short. They cutting their days so short because they being so disrespectful. And it's crazy how disrespectful that they can be. What you say, you need about $34 an hour to work on the school bus? Shoot, they need to be paying them teachers about $40 or more. So y'all, I'm going on my vacation. I worked 2 days this week. Then I start my vacation. But I just had to pay extra money to go on this trip. Yes, you have to have patience and humble spirit to drive a school bus. A bus to work with these kids. Yeah, you got to have a humble spirit. A humble spirit. Honey, you cannot have a spirit that you grew up somewhere, and when the kids want to disrespect you and that old spirit come up out of you from where you grew up at. So it's kind of hard. Very hard. $20 an hour for all that school. they got to do. And plus, put up with them kids is not fair. No, it's not fair. What did you say you was missing for traveling? Okay, what I was saying, Davita, because we had to pay an extra $389 because when we bought the plane ticket from Expedia, when it went in, they told me the ticket went up. If we wouldn't have never called today, we wouldn't have never knew. First they was talking about we'll have to pay $589 a piece at the airport, and then the man was saying $389 a piece, and I'm like, no, we're not paying that. So then I talked to another lady, and she was like, well, it's gonna be $389. It's not y'all fault because y'all had already paid, and they won't let us give y'all the ticket. Then her supervisor got on there, and he was like, he trying to see can he push it through again. And I'm like, why do y'all got that price on there and we paid? So we had to wind up paying an extra $389 today to go for this trip Wednesday. And my husband was like, if you wouldn't have never called, I said we would have been at the airport looking like Boo Boo the fool if I wouldn't have never called. I was lit up last night. All I remember was you being on my live. I ain't even much know you was on live last night, Chef K. What's the name of the channel? It's Chef K Delight. That's the name of the channel. I'm gonna have to pull that up. Hold up. Do your picture come up? Tracy, do you have your notifications set at all? I think I have to look up because I'm on that phone now. Yes, it's Chef K Delight. Let me go on my other page. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me see. I'm trying to pull it up. Hold up. Okay, I found it. You is so pretty. Chef K, you is so pretty. And you to my son, girl, I would come through. I would call you. I would come through this phone and beat you, okay? You to my, I don't know about if I want to go live. You better go live. Parents need to sit down with the kids, explain, no talk bite. I can crazy and pray over their kids. I taught my son to pray at the age of 2. And that's good, Tammy. David, I have my I have it set. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tracy, she came on right after you went off. And when I went off, when I got off live last night, I went in the house where my aunt was and I fell asleep. I fell asleep. When I woke up, it was 1 o'clock. And my husband and them was still playing dominoes. They was still out there playing dominoes last night. I didn't know you was on live. If I knew you was on there, I would have went on there last night. I am so sorry. I did not feel good. Even when I was trying to dance with my cousin, I kept telling my cousin, I said, I don't feel good. It's something wrong with me. I don't feel good. And I was telling my husband when we was leaving, I told my husband, I said, I just feel like I'm stressed out about something. And he kept saying why. And I see why I was probably getting stressed out, probably because this plane ticket thing was coming up. I know that's why I went in there and went to sleep. But honey, you better go live. Keep going live. Somebody asked me yesterday about going about their channel too. And I told them, don't stop, continue. Because I look at it like this. It's money for everybody out here. It's money for everybody. But you just can't be for the weak. If you be too weak, this is not for you. And Chef K, I know you can do it. I know your page gonna go big. So, and I'm having me a margarita on this beautiful night. My nephew, now one of them ones, I didn't introduce you to my nephews. Oh, that's Chef K. How did you monetize your YouTube channel? You gotta have so many subscribers and so many watch hours. I don't forget how many. You know, I already had a YouTube channel before. But you just got to have the watch hours and you got to have the watch hours and you got to have the subscribers. And then I just been putting videos up. I just been going, cooking, putting videos. Okay, it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. That's what you got to have. And see, a person that got their own business, this will be a good thing for them because they can show their business and they have more time. See, I don't have more time. Only time I can really go here is like in the morning time or when I go off, get off work because I work Monday through Friday. So them like the only 2 times I can go on there. And then like on the weekends. So that's the only time that I really can go on here. And plus my content is positive. Thank you, Chef K, for reminding me. It's positive because over here, I ain't talking about nobody. We ain't talking about nobody. We don't care about nobody drama. We don't care about, over here is just fun. Somebody, listen here, y'all. Check this out. Somebody wrote me, somebody said, you always telling people live their life to the fullest, have fun, and do this. Life is not all about having fun. That ain't what life is all about. You need to be real with people and tell them the truth. I'm like, life is fun. Life is fun. Even though we have bills, we have trials and tribulations. We go through things every day, but it's still having fun. It's still, having a peace of mind. Because I feel like this right here, why get up and be mad in your life? Why get up and be sad in your life? I say life is fun and life is happiness because getting up, and I say doing whatever you want to do in life because I feel like this. Every day you get up and God wake you up, that's being happy. You're supposed to be happy because he woke you up. You're supposed to enjoy your life to the fullest because he woke you up. And that's what I be talking about. I'm not just saying go like free, like forget about your bills and this and that. I'm just saying life is happiness, like enjoy your life. Enjoy your life like today is your last day because the next minute is not promised to you. And that's what I was trying to tell people. And they saying, you saying this and that, you crazy. You crazy. Who want to get up in the morning time and be moping around? Who want to get up in the morning time and just be sad? You supposed to get up in the morning time and be happy because he thought about you. He thought about you. So he said, let me breathe in her this morning. Let me wake up. Let me wake him up this morning. So that's why I say, be happy. Enjoy your life to the fullest because he thought about you this morning. That's what I be saying. But people always got to take things the wrong way and stuff because who want to get out of bed and be walking around like this? I don't. I want to get up. I want to be happy. I want to get up and be happy and enjoy my life to the fullest, no matter what I want to do. Because we're going to go through stuff daily. Things going to come through us daily, but we just got to know how to handle things. Because some people don't know how to handle things. And that's what I'm telling people. That's why I tell people, enjoy your life to the fullest, like the next minute is not promised to you. Because you can be standing here talking and you can fall down and pass out right then and there. So that's why I tell people, enjoy your life to the fullest and treat people with respect. Yeah, you know what? Just like Davita, you saying, I don't want to be around nobody with an attitude every day. People get up and they have an attitude every day. You be mad for what? Be mad for what? You need to be grateful. And I tell people all the time, no matter what you're doing in your life, just be grateful. Be thankful that he woke you up in the morning. It don't matter. It don't matter. Look how. Let me tell you something. Like I've been sick. Monday and Tuesday was the worst 2 days. The worst 2 days. And I tell people, what I was feeling Monday and Tuesday, I wouldn't want that wish that on my worst enemy. How I was feeling. And the Monday and Tuesday, y'all, even though I came on here, and a lot of y'all know, some of y'all was saying you didn't look right in your face. I didn't want to tell y'all, I didn't look, I wasn't feeling good. And I was telling God, Lord, I know I'm not ready to die. That's how bad I was feeling. I was feeling so sick Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday was my worst days, how bad I was feeling. And that's why I tell people, you got to enjoy your life to the fullest, no matter what come your way. No matter, because things going to always come our way, but we got to start enjoying our life. We got to start doing things that going to make ourselves happy. And we got to stop trying to make everybody else happy and make ourselves look happy. Yes, I want. Yes, me too. I want to get up and be thankful for everything the Lord has blessed me with. I'm blessed. Lord, I thank you for using this amazing woman of God. Everything is possible through Jesus Christ, God, for using you in a mighty way. And I'm telling everybody, God is still working on me. I am not perfect, and I'm y'all know I am having me a margarita. Because people come be saying, how you say this and that, and you doing this and that. And I tell people, I show my life because I don't never want nobody ever to say, she's saying one thing and she doing something. I'm not that person. And I tell people all the time, I'm not that person. When I get on here, I like to talk about my life experience. I can't talk about nobody else's life. I never can talk about what somebody else is going through because I've been that woman. And I really don't care what nobody else is going through. So you told me a feel when I told you you look weak. I sure did. I told you a feel. Last night, she told me I look weak in the face. I didn't want to tell her the truth. I was so weak. I was so weak. Her and Allison, it seemed like y'all pay too much attention. I'm like, I'll be like, dang, I can't hide nothing from them two ladies right there. It seemed like y'all pay so much attention. I be trying to hide stuff from YouTube. But y'all can tell I ain't gonna lie, I was so sick this week right here. And last night, it was like, I was letting stress bother me. Because I was letting something worry me last night. Because I was thinking about something. And it was getting the best of me last night. And it felt like something was sitting on my shoulder. And when my cousin kept trying to dance with me. Because me and my cousin dance. Every time we get together, me and my cousin always dance. We dance all the time, me and my cousin. And my cousin was like, Tree, what's wrong? I told her, I said, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And I told her, when I pulled her to me, I said, I don't feel good, but I don't want nobody to know I don't feel good. And that's when I said, I'm going to end this live. And I went in there and laid down. And my aunt, I'm named after her mom. And I went and laid down. And she was like, Teresa, what's wrong? I was like, nothing. I said, I don't feel good. And my aunt said, what you cooking tomorrow? And I told her I don't think I'm gonna cook today because I made a lasagna. And she went like to try to talk to me and stuff. And I just laid there and I fell asleep on her sofa. So Davida, I said the same thing. She can't hide nothing from you and Ellison. And Dimples, you is so right. Yes, I pay attention. That's how I learned one spirit. You may have already said it, but what happened with Expedia? I um I bought a ticket from them May. I'm talking about May. I bought a ticket from them March 8th. And today, as I was pulling out our stuff to get ready to pack it up, my husband couldn't find his artillery. So went to find, I couldn't find it. And I say, let me call them. So I called them and they said that we paid for the ticket, but when they got ready to send the money in that we paid, they said the ticket went up. And they said we had to pay, if we go to the airport, we have to pay an extra $580 some dollars, or we can pay $389 a piece now. And I'm like, no. And we wind up having to pay $389, $144 and some change a piece for our ticket. So that's what happened. So if you use them, y'all make sure y'all check. Because, honey, I would have been at the airport looking like boo-boo the fool, and the police would have been surrounding my husband because I would have seen him like a fool. I could have seen this man showing out in that airport, and I would have been like, calm down, calm down. And I could hear him saying, no, Dread, no. And they say they've been calling me, but they haven't been calling me. Yeah, I had to pay. Well, I didn't pay. He paid it because I was finna say, bump that crap. I ain't going on that vacation. I ain't going. So he paid the extra money. I didn't pay because I wasn't gonna pay because I want my money back. So whenever y'all go through them, y'all make sure when y'all pay, y'all make sure y'all call, y'all check. I don't did Priceline before. I'm going through American Airlines. My husband was like, I should have just paid Spirit. I ain't had this problem with Spirit. Because we went to St. Thomas last year. He bought his round trip ticket for $212 because I wasn't going to go. And he kept on saying, come on and go, come on and go. And then I wound up going with him. I got my ticket the week before we left, before we was going. Paid $224. He paid $224 for my ticket. And what the price that went up was our baggage. That was the only thing, our baggage. Tracy, you try to push yourself too soon when you are that sick. You need to rest and not for the 2 days. I know that's what I need to do. But Davida, JetBlue, I think you have to go to. I don't like JetBlue because I think you got to go through Puerto Rico, and I don't want to go through Puerto Rico. And when I fly, whenever I'm flying and I'm finna go to an island, I try not to go through Puerto Rico. I try not to go through Puerto Rico. That's why I didn't use JetBlue. So this is just a lesson that I learned. I'm gonna go through the airlines for now on, and I'm not gonna use no, because that's what I usually do, go through the airlines. Hey Sam, how you doing? And then, child, let me tell y'all. So they sent our e-ticket over, and they're gonna put on there refreshments. So I told my husband, I said, they gonna put refreshments on there. He go to show my son, yeah, the refreshments is when you get on the plane to get drink. I said, I know what the hell refreshments is. I was hot then. I was mad because the $107. My day wasn't going good, so that's why I had to make me a margarita. No, I am not going to the island. I said when I travel. When I am not going to the island. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I think my margaritas is kicking in. I think they're kicking in now. Because at first during the week, I was like last week, I was like, I'm not going to go. I'm going to cancel. See, can I get my money back? Whatever. Whatever. Wherever I'm going at, I just want to have a good time. And I just need a break. Yeah, my margarita's kicking in. They're beginning to kick in. I just want to go have a good time. That's all. I've been like under so much stress lately. So much stress. And I need a break. I just need a break away from Tampa. That's what I need, a break from Tampa. I need that fun too. I really do. My son gonna tell me yesterday, when you going on vacation? So I say, don't forget you got to take me to the airport. He told me, I'll be glad when you leave. I said, boy, you be so ready for me to leave, but you're gonna miss your mama. You're gonna miss me. Cause you're gonna be calling me, you're gonna be saying, Mama, when you coming back home? That's what he's gonna be calling me. When are you coming back home, Mama? Thank you, Showtime. And Tammy, let me tell you something. You can tell when my drink beginning to kick in, because all I do is I already smile. But you can tell when my drink getting ready to kick in, because honey, that smile go from here to here, okay? Because all I do is smile, all right? I smile and I like to have fun. I ain't with the drama. I like to have fun. And I told him, I know you will have a great time. Just be safe and come back home the way oh, I am going to do that. I'm coming back home, God willing, the way that I leave. My vacation is more Memorial Weekend, and we are going to Vegas. Oh, I want to go to Vegas. I want to go to Vegas so bad, but I'm scared I go to Vegas. I might not even survive in Vegas because I might be broke in Vegas. I already told him. I said, I ain't worried about nothing. I said, because remember, my neighbor, she got the Ring doorbell pointing right over him. So that's why I didn't buy a ring. Because her ring point right at him. I said, I can see what's going on. I see everything. So I ain't worried about it, homeboy. But I want to go to Vegas so bad. My husband be talking about he want to go to Vegas. I'm like, I ain't going to Vegas because hell, we'll probably be broke the same day because I want to play the slot machines. But you know what? I want to go to Vegas. I do. I want to go to Vegas, but they be to my how long the flight is and stuff. I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Oh, y'all gonna stay in an Airbnb? I would love to go to Vegas. I can see me now in Vegas. Mm, I can see me now. So Friday when we was at Hard Rock, and my husband came up where I was at the little where the DJ playing at. So the two ladies grabbed they came, they were grabbing my husband, hugging him, and my husband was like, "Who is them two ladies?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just met them." So, because I was on the dance floor and he came out there and he went to dancing with me and stuff, and they was telling him, "We love your wife," and I was telling y'all the other day. So my husband was talking about it last night about the ladies. He was like, I didn't even know who them ladies was. They just came up with the hugging me to me. I love your wife, how your wife feels, her spirit, this and that. So I'm talking to the other lady. The lady said, you didn't know they go together? I said, no, I didn't know they was a couple. She said, you wasn't paying attention? I said, no. She said, well, you could tell because she got mad with her girlfriend because her girlfriend was out there dancing with them. I said, I didn't know none of that right there. I was just too busy having fun. The beat is nice. We're standing at Airbnb. Hey, Chef K, they call. Oh yeah, they call Vegas Sin City. The flight is about 4.5 hours. You will have a blast in Vegas. I just went in March and April. You must have had a blast if you went in March and April. And it's so hot, I heard. Anyone have any suggestions on how to stop this heartburn feeling? What heaven fear around them, feel traffic. I go to gamble board that take $20. They have a slot. It's fun. I went years ago with a friend when I was pregnant. I don't know what to take for Chef K. I don't need much know what to take. Anyone have any suggestions on how to stop this heartbeat feeling like? I don't know what to take. I know they have a gambling boat here in Tampa. People say they be going on the gambling boat here. I never been on a gambling boat. But I ain't gonna tell y'all no tale. When it come to dominoes, I love to play for money. When I go to Hard Rock, sometimes on Friday and Saturdays, I don't too much gamble because I be listening to the DJ. But any other time, I play the slot machine. I don't know how to play dice. I don't know how to play cards. The dominoes is my husband. The card is my daughter. I'm doing that now still because moving making it worse. Oh my God, I heard it, but Chef K, maybe you just need to sit down and rest. But I would love to go on a gambling boat. I want to see how that is. That's why she feeling like that, because that moonshine. She know that's why she feeling like that. She was drinking too much moonshine last night. And she trying to put it on something else. Honey, that was that moonshine. You drunk too much moonshine. I like to play spades. We used to play every Friday till, oh my God, honey, my mom she would love you. My mom would love you. My mom love spades, okay? She loves spades. Hey, let me tell y'all something. I know one time I did a live and me and Elk was doing margaritas on a live. Me and Elk was, this was last year. So Elk would say, Mama, come on, we finna cook. We doing the live. And I'm like, he just made one margarita. I'm like, but dang, I'm finna make my first margarita. I said, why he already tore up like that? So when I got ready to make my margarita, he said, that's what you using for your margarita? I'm like, yeah, this is what I use, the tequila to mix it. He said, I use that. I said, boy, that's homemade moonshine from the island. I said, I was wondering why you was so drunk already. He gonna tell me, what? I said, that's moonshine up there. He told me, oh, I ain't know. I said, so that's why I say, I was like, because I know Elk was one drunk off of this little margarita and this little bit of tequila mixed up. And he was lit because he had no mixed moonshine with the margarita. I don't drink that. And whenever we go to the island and they bring it back, I don't drink it. And they make it home. I mean, it's made homemade. This is made homemade. It ain't no, this ain't store-bought him. This is made homemade right here. And I'd be like, when I went one time, I went in out barrels made. So it's made homemade and stuff. So that's why I was like, dang, he drunk already? That was me last night. I couldn't wait to ask DeVito what I was talking about. Because, baby. Hey, Thomas. I'm doing fine. No, I didn't cook tonight because I cleaned my stove because I'm finna get ready to go on vacation. TNT, I just flew in on America. They have gone down. They are just as bad as Frontier. No! And see, I haven't flew on America in a while. Because last time I flew on Spirit. Chef K, you was good. I seen you. See, you like to dance. The price on Priceline say one thing. When confirm reservation come by wrong time of the day or numbers are stopped. And that's what happened. I had to pay we had to pay a different price today compared to the price that we had already paid. Spirit is reasonable, but depend on how long the flight is. But when I flew Spirit to St. Thomas last year, I didn't have no complaints. It was nice. I did not have no complaints when I flew last year. I'm like, if I knew I was going through all that, I should have just looked at Spirit and bought me a ticket off of Spirit. If I knew it was gonna be like that. Yeah, Tammy, they make it homemade. They make moonshine homemade. I try for be reasonable, but Delta is too expensive. I never flew Delta before. I never flew them. Only Spirit is good, but shoot, don't let that luggage be overweight. They luggage, that's where you gonna pay more at, right there. I leave Wednesday, then they give you a carry-on, but with ice to check if I because they're overbooked. Yeah, that's what Spirit get you on. When we went to the airport, we wind up spending because we wind up getting our seats, paying for our seats, and then we paid for the luggage. We wind up spending extra over $200 and something, almost $300. My brother Mike told me, well, why don't you just do what we do? Just take the empty suitcase and buy everything when you get there. I'm like, well, hell, I don't have it like that. So I can't do it like that. Spirit and Frontier, post a video. Post a video. Y'all, this margarita is so good. And it's sad. This is a $4.99 margarita. I bought this really 99-cent margarita with a little bit of tequila in it. And this is my second cup. So my second glass, my glass. I am feeling good. Feeling good. Because I haven't really been able to drink. And I was just going to clean my stove and pipe my stuff. But when I got mad about my plane ticket, I had to have a margarita. And I had to let it out. So I'm letting it out. Most of us don't bother, but in the price and the Caribbeans are high. Are your meals included so you don't have to pay much out of pocket? I don't need a meal on the plane. But they said free refreshments. Well, hell, you should have gave me a free refreshment because I had to pay some extra money because y'all messed up. But I said this was good because it taught me, hold up. So this is my last little bit of margarita. Oh, it's frozen too. Enjoy your vacation when you're flying companies. They will probably give you a credit. They need to give me a credit. That's a soda or a coffee with it. I don't want no soda or no coffee. I'm ready for my vacation. I am so ready. Hey Mildred, how you doing? So Mildred, I am enjoying the night. I am having me a margarita. But Davita, one thing I got to say, honey, you the mama of this page right here. Call and get back. I will get an email and reply. I'm waiting on my credit. I want all my money back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm waiting. I am waiting. And I said, I'm glad I found out today, because I would have been at the airport, and I would have seen my husband like a fool at that airport. And I would have been saying, oh Lord, this man finna go to jail. This man finna go to jail. And I would have been saying, don't calm down. Don't act like that. And I can see him now. The mother skunks got me messed up, Dread. I could have seen him now, because when he get off the chain, oh my God. So I could have saw him now. Son, I took my son on vacation. We got 3 meals free included with our reserved trip. Oh, that was nice. That was very nice. They need to give me something. I got my clothes laid out on my bed. Because we started laying our clothes out, because I told him, I want to lay my clothes out because I want to put each wrap with each outfit, because I don't want to just throw any wrap with no outfit. Throw wraps like I did last time. So I want to put each wrap. But then when I got sidetracked, I still got clothes all on my bed. I didn't even much touch, because I got so disappointed when they said what we got to pay and what we need to do. I'm like, man, bump that. I said, give me your card. He gave me his credit card. I said, I'm finna go buy me a margarita. I need some margaritas, because I am like upset right now. That last live you did remind me about the song S&M about the bedroom. What last live with the S&M about the bedroom? What live you talking about? I wonder which live you talking about, the S&M, the bedroom? I know you ain't talking about my rolls, because that's the only one you can talk about, the bedroom. The live with the rolls and your husband. Oh, child, please. Let me tell y'all something. Oh, I gotta show y'all this. I gotta show y'all this right here. Wait a minute. Somebody put on Facebook, they was at the Goodwill. They was at the Goodwill buying something. Check this out. And they was buying something, and they said the Goodwill must have thought this was a candle, because they had this next to the candle in the Goodwill. They had this next to the candles in the Goodwill for 99 cents. So they had that. I saw it on my friend on Facebook. I guess they went to the Goodwill and they saw it in there. The person had that. The Goodwill had it up there for sale for 99 cents next to the candles. And I'm like, somebody said, what is that? They said it was a rose. So the Goodwill must have thought that was a candle, a scent, one of those scent things, the whole scents. The Goodwill must be to know that is a rose. And they had it on sale for 99 cents. I thought I was finna fall on the floor. I thought I was finna fall on the floor. I'm like, What was the Goodwill thinking? Do y'all? And I said, who donated a rose to the Goodwill? And somebody say their husband must have got tired of the wife using the rose, so he donated it to the Goodwill. Why your ass then donated to the nearest dumpster, okay? And the Goodwill got it sitting up there for sale for 99 cents. Where they do that at? Man, I thought I was, when I saw it, I thought I was finna roll on the floor. I said, the Goodwill is crazy. You want that money so bad. Somebody been working up on that rose and you got it in there for 99 cents. Come on here. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a song by Rihanna. I don't. I mean, I might hear a song, but I don't know a song by her, okay? When I saw that on Facebook yesterday, I thought I was gonna fall out. Now I'm talking like I've been drinking. I mean, we got 3 meals, three free meals a day while we was on vacation. They was included in our package. I knew what you was talking about when you wrote it. I knew what you was talking about. That's why I ain't say nothing. Hello, may God be with you, kind soul, and we all love her. Thank you, David. I went to her home in Barbados. Oh, you did, Davita? I be looking on the internet. I say people put the craziest things on the internet. It's so funny the stuff that people put on there. It's so funny. So you never heard the song Umbrella and listen, I heard the song, but I'm saying me, I don't like a lot of singers. I don't be knowing. Like I be hearing the song, but I don't be knowing who sang the song. I be having to ask my kids or my grandkids because I'm not all into that. If it's a song that I like, I be like, ooh, I like that song. Then I find out who the person is who sung the song. I'm not that person that just be like, what? Let me tell you something. Now, I have favorite people that I like. I love me some Buja. I love me some berries. I love difference, and I love the people. I name the people who I really like. The people who I really like, that's who I'm all into. But all them other singers, some of the songs, I'm not all into it. Like, dang, I want to hear their song. They have to catch me. So I'm not. I'm like old. I like old school music. That's the kind of music I want to hear. I like old school music. I am old school. Sometimes when I'm at home by myself, did you like Whitney Houston? I listen to Whitney Houston and them back in the days. I listen to them. But like when I'm at home, I can sit on my porch. I like listening to like Marvin Gaye, The Temptations. I like listening to me some reggae, Bob Marley and all of that. I like listening to stuff all like that. Hey Ben. Okay, hey Ben. That's the kind of music I like listening to. If I'm gonna sit and listen to music, it got to be music that gonna mean something to me. That's the kind of music I like listening to. Thank you, Davita. So I listen to all different kind of music. I forgot I pulled the what you calling in here. I love oldies. I'm not into rap and the others. I like, let me see, I like oldies too, but like my rap music, now I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I love me some Rod Wade, and I love me some NBA Youngboy, and I love me some what's his name, Ball Greasy. That's who I like. Now I like listening to them, but out of all three of them, I love me some Rod Wade. I love Rod Wade, but I love old school, and I love me some reggae music. Them my two favorites, old school and reggae. And here in Tampa, we got Floyd Joy. He don't pass on. Now I love me some Floyd Joy. If y'all ever go on YouTube, just pull up Floyd Joy. And that's Tampa. That's all Tampa. Right now he gone. We still play him in Tampa. You can pull him up, Floyd Joy. We love him. Y'all get ready for Fantasia, first gospel album. I can't. Someone blocked. There has to be a child. Oh, she already blocked him. But that's the kind of music I like. I like old school. I don't like, you know what? I don't like rap. And whoever like rap like all like that, I have nothing against that. But it's certain rap songs that I listen to, but I don't like all that rap when they talking about killing and this and that. That's not me. I don't like that. And rap when they talking about the streets, because a lot of young people listen to that, and a lot of young people be falling for that. And a lot of rappers be talking about the streets. And them young people be falling that stuff that the rappers be talking about it. And them damn rappers ain't even much been in the streets. Some of them rappers don't even much know what the streets is. And they be rapping about stuff that they haven't even much done. And them young kids look up to those rappers. And that's when them young kids start trying to follow in them rappers' footsteps. And that's what and some of these rappers don't have hard times. Y'all don't have hard times. Y'all don't know the hard times y'all done went through. So why would y'all rap and them kids listening to that? Why would y'all want them kids to follow in y'all footsteps? You supposed to set an example for these kids, because we losing too many of our young kids in the streets behind y'all bullshit. Y'all excuse my language. Y'all bull crap. Because the kids are looking up to y'all. Even if y'all go buy these clothes, the kids looking up to y'all. Even the clothes they want to buy y'all clothes that y'all buying, the shoes, everything. And I think y'all should set an example for them. Set an example. I love that song, California. And I like the other day I was talking, like somebody had wrote me, like last weekend. I think that was last Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday. Last Saturday when I got up and I was talking about Friday night, I talked about the rules. So last Saturday I got up and I was just talking about it again. And I was talking about, I got on him and I was talking about the rules and stuff. And I was talking about like how Lisa Ray, she on YouTube, she talking about the rules. And then I was talking about, how people was coming at me saying, you wrong, you shouldn't talk like that. A married woman shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that, whatever. And I said, I bet if Beyonce make a page, a YouTube channel, and Beyonce go to talking about her rules and how Beyonce go to talking about how her and Jay-Z use the rules, how many women will jump up and go on Walmart website, or they'll go such and such and they'll buy one? And it's crazy how people are down a person that's down him, but somebody that's singing, they'll go look up to them and they'll want to go buy this and that because this person that's a singer they'll go try to buy what that person got. And if that person don't spend that much money, they'll try to spend that much money because that person got it. And they looking up to that person. And that's the only thing that I was trying to tell people. You can't be trying to, when somebody's talking about something, you shouldn't be trying to down the next person because they telling you about the same thing that another person with money got and they using it. And a lot of people don't look at it like that. Oh, I used to love Juvenile. I love Juvenile when he said bite that thing up. I loved it, Juvenile. I watched for Holly speak. Thank you for watching. Come out them bushes, girl. Davida, thank you for staying on top of the mess in the chip. That's why I love Davida, because Davida don't play. Hey, Nicole. Miss Brown, Miss Brown, Miss Brown. Honey, you ain't got to be scared. You come out and you speak. You come out and speak whatever on your mind, you speak. Even if I might not say something, one of these women in the chat gonna say something. They're gonna comment with whatever you write. They're gonna comment on it. Someone blocked. Oh yeah, they already blocked him. But I love old school music. I love it. That's what we was talking about last night on live. We was talking about like the song Doing the Bud. We was talking about all that last night on live. Because a lot of young people don't even much know that. They don't know nothing about the old songs like Sugar Hill Gang and all of that. But y'all, I'm finna get ready to end this live because I got to go ahead and get my clothes ready so I can start packing my stuff up. Oh, rep, they're like, yeah. They don't know nothing about that. Did anybody see that on the Freaknik on Hulu? I don't have to have all the fashion. Some nice clothes, 80 and 90, but now I love my sweet pants. I do too. Hey, Nicole. Did anybody see, did y'all see Freaknik on Hulu? But y'all, I got to go because I got to pack my stuff up. But y'all have a blessed night. Y'all be safe. And I'll see y'all in the morning. Don't let nobody take y'all out y'all character. Nobody. And I am enjoying my night because this margarita tastes good. I haven't been able to drink since I've been sick. So I'm having me a nice margarita. And I needed this margarita because they messed me up today. So that's why I'm enjoying this. So y'all have a blessed night. Y'all enjoy y'all family to the fullest. Don't let nobody upset y'all, no matter what. So I see y'all later.